Hey, this is a Plat 2 to 5 Brig VOD. Let me see here. Every time I play a game, I end up in Platinum, stay there. Really motivated to reach Diamond. I feel like I'm becoming more and more consistent in my Brig, but I still have dips in this game where I can't really find an opening or get anything done. That is a pretty common issue for Brig. She's a very situational character.
Yes.
Most of the time, she only really functions as like an anti-dive. Sometimes when you have a Baptiste or a Juno, though, you can afford to play a bit more brawly. The times that she can and can't engage are kind of difficult to explain out of any particular context, though. For this team comp, you actually have more opportunities than you would generally because of the ball and the Genji. That it makes your life a lot easier. All you have to do is sit in backline, sit on top of your Ana or your Widow, and then wait for the ball to slam. Not even wait for the ball to slam. Wait for the point where you can see him, where he's setting up to slam, and then whip shot him, and then keep him out. If he decides to jump, your packs are really good for sustain against him. You can bash him to throw off his momentum. Kind of the same thing for Genji. You see him double jump, you whip shot him away. You can bash through his deflect. So overall, these are two really good duels for you. We just want to avoid getting too close to the turret. Yeah. Man, he just got fucking deleted. That's crazy. Nice whip shot on the Genji. Taking space on the Motel here. As a micro thing, I would say walk, don't bash, but this is gold. This is what we want to be doing as Brig, right? Because everybody's over here, they're playing on main, trying to shoot this Genji or whatever. But you are taking space. You are creating an off angle. You are putting more pressure on this team. You and the Orisa are now being the most useful people on this team. A little scary. I think my initial reaction would have been to whip shot, but it's okay because you boop him back. But that Torp can tear you up like nothing, so you gotta watch out for him. Good awareness. And then we just kind of sit here and we let him cap.
Objective A captured.
I don't know how I feel about this map for Brig. I think this is okay. Because you're playing around a lot of twists and turns, especially on the first point here. Okay, a little risky, but it's okay because you have bash, you can get out. A little slow on the pack, but he survives. That Torb turret makes things a little more difficult for you. I also don't like that we whip shotted it, because now Ball gets this massive slam onto, and the Orisa is forced to back up because she gets crit, and this lets these guys walk up a little bit more. Actually, I don't know why they don't capitalize on this. Okay, that's whatever. But instead of whip shotting the turret, which does essentially nothing, just sit back, wait for the ball to die, and then whip shot him. This is a good duel. I like this. Now, generally speaking, you don't want to start with your bash on the Genji duel. It's okay for this situation, but if you open with your bash and you start to get cooked by him, you're done for. Okay, now we're probably... We might be dead here. This is just too finished up. No, I guess we're fine. It's okay with the ball, yeah. Gotta turn on him. Oh, no Torb turret. That's just unfortunate. They were waiting for you here. That was alright. That was good gameplay. Oh wow, we went way ahead. I forgot to turn down this. Yeah, there we go. Okay. So, we have Rally. Rally is actually a pretty good ult. It's just about whether or not you want to use it proactively or reactively. So in this particular context, we have Genji, probably going to have Nanoblade. That seems like the most likely option. And that's really the only thing that we can counter here. So we can either A, hold on to this and wait for Nanoblade, or we can use it to take a 1v1. It's hard to say which is better, because it depends on the situation, but these are the options that we have to work with this Brig. This is not it, though. This is not it. We didn't have a target that we were fighting. I'm gonna guess this was accidental. I might be wrong, but this didn't look like it was intentional. Rally is it's either you have somebody that you can get right on top of and kill instantly, not instantly, but pretty quick, or it's because somebody has an ult. This is poorly executed. And now Nano Blade is gonna come, and you might not have the ult charge for when it does. Now this right here, this is nice, because ball ult, when smacking these, actually gives you ult charge. Look at that. Nice. Yeah, just keep walking up. Kind of missed the whip shot, it's alright.
I am unbreakable.
Yeah, just keep walking up. It's totally acceptable. See if we can get a whip shot somewhere up here. Maybe shield the Hanzo instead of just having this downtime. There it is. Cooked. Oh man. Never mind. We just jumped staring at a Hanzo for like a solid second and a half without putting our shield up. Man, we're lucky he didn't cook us. I'm noting there's just a slight gap in our reaction time. Also, this is like the second time. We don't need to pack people who are antied. Either wait till they're done antied or just let them die, because there's really nothing you can do about it. I think I'm gonna send you. It's Holy Shift Kid, Brig, Trainer. I think that'll be really good for you as a warm up instead of 6v6. Not that 6v6 is bad. But I think we could be fine-tuning some of these mechanics on Brig and getting them a little bit quicker with this workshop code. I mean, even 5 to 10 minutes before you hop in a rank, and that'll be more than good. This is kind of lost already. Maybe not. Yeah, this is lost. I mean, good job not like giving up the space unless you had to. I'll give you that.
Get the payload on its way.
Yeah, just kind of chill, wait for the reset. No more ball, which isn't bad. Like, I don't know. People will say Brig into Sig is not good, but it's not terrible. The Genji's still gonna dive you, and you can still take off angles. Or I guess you are more incentivized to take off angles now because there's less pressure on your backline. Yeah, go with your shoulder. Totally. This is the part about Brig that people don't seem to understand, is that you can go on off angles with your DPS. You can enable them, and you should. There are times where maybe sometimes it's too far and you won't have the mobility to get back, but this is totally acceptable. Because all we have to do is bash, and then we walk away and we have enough sustain to where we can get to our tank. I love this. Now the attention's on you guys. Yeah, this is totally it. Good value. And then your Orisa had a little bit more space, which you can totally capitalize on. Ah, no, don't hit the double pack. Don't hit the double pack. It's healing over time, man. 25 HP off the bat, and then an extra 100. You almost never want to double pack. Like, pull your shield out. Walk out a little bit. See what's going on. Instead of just hiding behind the corner, I want you to be... you abuse that third-person advantage that you get, and, like, get line of sight. See what's going on. Cooked. You could pop rally here. I mean, you would be... That's the only thing is, you pop rally to survive here when there's 3 of you. I mean, it's not a terrible decision. Or you could just take the L and then wait for Nano Blade again. Oh, you don't die. Okay. Yeah, no, it's totally good to save the rally here. But that is a scenario where rally wouldn't be bad value. Yeah, chill. So this is where I understand it's like, now it's hard to get value on Brig. It's difficult. I mean, look, like this team comp that we're playing against, the only person that we can really deal with is the Genji, and he's not like going balls to the walls all that much. Oh, not again, man! What is this? Like, you made space, but this space could have been made by your tank walking up. Right? This could have been done with normal cooldowns. And then, yeah, they're going to have Nanoblade again. They're going to have Nanoblade this fight. And honestly, it's lost. Looking at the ults that we have here. Nano Visor and Spin isn't going to do anything. I don't know what Orisa's ult name is called, so it's called Spin. Ah, we're using all 3 packs again, man. Now we got nothing. We have nothing. And, I mean, it's not the worst, but, like, if you're in a scenario where you're going to need these packs, you might need them in a second. Oh, God. Did we nano Orisa? We nano Orisa all the way back here? Oh, jeez. Okay, yeah, this is we're having a rough time. And then Nano Blade in the game ball. Shit, I mean, she kills one. And the Visor kills one. Okay, maybe I might have underestimated your team a little bit. But this is still lost, yeah. Crazy. Okay. So, to sum up this first round, Rally is either to get a pick when you are, like, right on top of somebody, or to counter a particular ult, Nano Blade being a very good one for you to counter. Because you just stun him and then you whip shot him away, and then you play back, and then you stun him again. It's useless. You just completely nullify it. Other good ults that you can cancel are... I think you cancel Cole if you, Moira's Coalescence, if you bash her in it, it just stops. Kitsune, as long as you're not, like, running into a ram. Visor, if you can get close enough, it doesn't knock him out of it, but it stops him for a sec.
Of course.
Ramattra pick isn't bad here, actually, because of the brawl. And they swap back onto ball, so that's actually pretty good. Where's our Ana playing? Where's our Ana? Okay, we're all here. How did I not see her?
5, 4,
This is the part of Overwatch I learned.
1. Attackers incoming.
Okay. Walking through hotels. Yeah, this is okay. Go do something about this, man. Go do something about this. Just sitting here? Good whip shot. Oh, yeah. That's good value on Brig right there. Then hit your packs. Totally. Just made this man's job so much harder. And then walk through. Whip shot again. Yes. Yes. I love this. Mess him up. Then just rinse and repeat. Look at your team for a sec. Everybody's good. If he's swinging up like that, I mean, it's good if you can catch him before, but it's a lot easier to just wait for him to get a little bit in the air and then bounce him back. Okay, so this is kind of a small mechanical thing. And I think if you use the Brig Trainer, it'll be a lot easier to do. But if you're in a scenario like this, where you have to... Is our Ana already dead? No. Where we have to defend our Ana, and we have to fight against a dive. First, do we have a high sensitivity? Yeah, I think our sensitivity might be a little low. Honestly, I think we're on console here. I believe this is console. Not 100% sure. I haven't been paying attention to the, like, how the crosshair's been moving too much. But turn your sense, like, all the way up. If you're on console, I don't know if the same thing applies. But we could definitely have a higher sense right now. And then what you do is, if you're being jumped by somebody and you're defending your Ana, it's a lot easier to shield, whip shot, and then look back and forth, pack your Ana, fight, pack your Ana. And that's the kind of thing you need to get familiar with.
Remember that for next time.
Objective lost. Stop.
Alright, I guess we just kind of play on main here, yeah. We could have just whip shot. I mean, it's fine. It works. You want to be very hesitant about using your bash aggressively, though. No packs. See, this is where the pack management is really important. Okay, we have 3 packs. A preemptive pack on tank. Not the worst. I probably would have put that on soldier, though. You pack soldier. That was an unnecessary pack. I think that did it right there. And then another unnecessary pack on pack on tank. When you have this situation here, where there's a tank and DPS, and you have this matchup, Ana and Brig, Ana is the one who shoots the tank because she has more consistent healing. Brig is the one who helps the DPS because they have a lower health pool, and she has not burst healing, she has healing over time, but her packs better suit healing DPS than they do. And it's lost, yeah. I would say maybe if we had a little bit more. I mean, how do I feel about this? I don't know. I think this is acceptable because we had the ball right on top of us. What? Man, just smack him. Don't bash into him. Just smack him. I've done that. I've done that plenty of times before, though. It's a common mistake. Oh, what if we had Rally here, though? This would be so good. Rally on this, he's useless. He gets no kills. Instead, he kills 2. Yeah, kills 2. Also, Genji is a good duel, but if he has a pocket, he's kind of got an advantage on you. Okay, now we have a Tracer. So, that means we have the opportunity to take a little bit more sneaky off angles and enable our Tracer. Only issue is there's not many off angles on this part of the map. Oh, dude. Dude. Look at this. We're cooked. This is too far. We weren't... This was already lost. We didn't need to capture it. Like, they already had it. Brig is the tank of the backline, right? Which means that brawling on point is only like a late fight thing where everybody's already kind of lost. Oh, that was the end. I don't know why I keep skipping forward. Brig is the tank for the backline, which means she really can only go and do these brawl and take. She can brawl and take these engagements when people are low, the cooldowns are out, maybe the tank is dead, and it's like, okay, it's hard to explain really, but there are golden opportunities, and it's normally like when the fight's already sort of won and you're like playing cleanup basically. Outside of that, you are taking angles and creating space without sticking your neck out too much, and if there are dive characters, you are assisting your backline, or you are taking these spots on the map where a dive character would set up and then nipping it at the bud. Okay, so with all that said, let's just do kind of a short recap. Rally is strictly to win a 1v1, keep your team alive sometimes because you have that overhealth advantage where it's like, okay, you know, they made some big plays or something like that, but that's rare. It's more likely that you're going to be taking a 1v1 that you know you can win with Rally, or countering an ult. That could be Visor, Overclock, Nanoblade, probably a couple other, but I'm forgetting them right now. As for, I mean, you have the right idea, like when you're playing Brig. Like I think really the only big thing that stuck out to me is Rally. Like I really like at the beginning of the game, when we're out here and we're taking space like this, when we're controlling Motel. I really should have put my timer up faster, but it's whatever. But I mean, really, that's all Brig is sit on backline, counter dive characters. Once you do that, keep people at bay, and then take space. That's it. Pack management, yes. Generally speaking, you never want to double pack. And most of the time, if you can afford to not pack your tank, then don't. Allow your Inspire and your other support to do that. Now, sometimes you end up with like a Brig Mercy or I mean, Brig Life Weaver would be good for healing tank, but like if you end up with like Brig Lucio, then it's like okay, now we're in a tough spot and we might have to pack our tank a little bit more. But generally speaking, we want to pack our DPS and we don't want to double pack them. Other than that, I'm going to send you this Brig trainer, and I think you got some real potential here. It's just don't push it too much. Try to find the opportunities, and then once we get these mechanics up a little bit, you'll be in a really good spot. All right. Thank you for sending in a VOD. Let me know if you have any questions.